It's time to talk winners and losers with our financial expert, Rob Black, joining us live. Good morning, Rob.
Morning, Noel. Markets are doing great today. It's three things. It's the AI infrastructure, it's the oil's going lower, and it's the bonds are pulling back. Bonds, when they yields spike, when they go higher, it says inflation's coming, and that's where you hide out. So that would be a bad thing. Yesterday, the 30-year Treasury hit 5.1%. So you can put $10,000 into a 30-year Treasury and get 5.1% each year for the next 29, 30 years, hoping inflation's like at 3%. So that becomes attractive, and it's an option for where does your money flow to. So yesterday we were weak.
Yeah.
Today, all three of those things are going the different direction, and we're strong. And Nvidia reports numbers today. So tomorrow's going to be a big day for AI.
Well, Nvidia is always doing well, it seems, so that's probably something you could bank on. The NBA Finals game tickets are really expensive. I have to say, I have not been paying attention to the playoffs because the Lakers are out, the Warriors are out, so I wasn't paying attention, but apparently people are excited about this.
Yeah, well, the Knicks are long suffering like the Giants used to be with the World Series. And this is for the finals. This is, right now they're in the Eastern Conference Finals. This isn't for the NBA Championship. But the Knicks themselves are selling tickets for the next round for $102,000, $608 for courtside seats, which is crazy. It's at MSG, it's a mecca. It is a church for New Yorkers, if you will.
Yeah.
The nosebleeds for that round will go for about $500. The average seat will go for about $1,078. But the courtside, $102,608, and the lower bowl probably around $90,000 per seat. That's insane. Now, again, the Knicks, if you watched last night, Noel, you missed a great, amazing comeback. So New Yorkers, it's such a great city. They named it twice, New York, New York. So it's special. I don't see this pricing ever coming to Cleveland. Sorry, Cleveland, but you're not New York. So it's wild to see that people would throw half of a house down or a luxury car on one seat.
Well, like you said,
hours.
If it's the Knicks, though, you've been wanting to see them to get to this point. So, like, diehard Knicks fans probably will shell out that money.
Oh yeah, and the celebrities will be there, and it's a zoo of a place. Like when I went to a hockey game there once, not only did you see men fighting with men, but you saw women fighting with women. It is a zoo.
It's a show,
but it's a lot of fun.
A show in the stands and on the court. Okay, Netflix is spending some good money.
Yeah, they're always trying to help their image. They've announced that they're getting into candy, and they're going to get into toys. So they're trying to expand their business model because they said we've spent $135 billion on TV shows and movies in the last decade. They say we're helping out communities by giving them jobs. A lot of people would say, they're also hurting other studios and going around the union. So it's a little PR thing, but that is a lot of money, and they have quite the catalog. So it's interesting to watch Netflix grow, but they're going to get into candy. So, and it's, again, that sounds like they're going after kids because they are doing more kids programming too.
Yes, a lot of kids programming, a lot more unique programming from them. It's not so much like it used to be, that they only had stuff from other companies that they were putting on their platform, and now it's so much of their unique content. So really interesting. All right, drivers, we all know, we all drive to work or to run our errands. We are spending quite a lot on our gasoline.
Yeah, not just the gasoline. I'm going to get to that. Gasoline's at $4.55 roughly now. It was about $4 a month ago. So California is clearly around $6.25, $6.25, depending on where you go. But so far since the war, we're spending about $857 more of our budget. And our budget's typically about $2,800 to $3,500 a year on gas. So $857 is a pretty big spike, and it's obviously hurting lower income people who tend to live further out in the suburbs and have to drive longer into work. But I just had my oil changed, and it used to be $80 to $100, and now it's $100 to $120. The Middle East houses a lot of the refineries that do motor oil, so it's getting mucked up pretty bad. We spend as a nation about $73 billion on getting like a Jiffy Lube oil change a year. $73 billion, now that's a big number. So change your oil once a year or every 5,000 miles because the maintenance is crazy expensive. Synthetics, you can go 10,000 to 15,000 miles. And I'm not a mechanic, but I'm trying to give some smart advice to stop future bills from getting out of hand.
Yeah, because if you start ignoring things like that, then bigger issues are sure to come. I wanted to talk about the travel agents being back in business. Maybe that's something you can talk about tomorrow when you're back. We've run out of time, Rob, but always appreciate your insight. If you want to connect with Rob, all his information's there at the bottom of your screen.